Traveling with Grand Circle has changed my life tremendously, and I think it really gives you a better perception of what's going on in the world and how other people feel.
It's a rich experience. It's in-depth, and you do more than with other companies.
I think that there is nothing more rewarding or more educational or more mind-opening than travel. And I think the way OAT does it is very similar to the philosophy that I have about travel.
Ethel Andrus, a retired teacher and principal, had a vision of helping Americans lead more vital, challenging, and politically active lives. Pursuing this dream, she founded AARP and Grand Circle Travel in 1958. In 1985, Alan and Harriet Lewis had the same goal in mind when they purchased GCT and later OAT. Their goal was not simply to provide unique vacations, but to change people's lives.
What made me take my first trip was I have a very good friend who has actually been 9 times to Africa and all with OAT.
My brother and his wife were going to Tanzania and convinced my wife and I to go with them.
We've been on about 4 or 5 different cruises. The very first one was the Rhine and Moselle, and then at that point we were really hooked.
Even though you're on an adventure trip, you're still doing things that you never thought you'd do before, but you feel very safe and very comfortable. There's plan A, plan B, and plan C.
You have sporting activities as well as cultural activities, as well as museums, as well as family activities, and I think that variety makes for a wonderful all-around experience.
When I travel by myself, I have to do a lot of work. They did everything for me. I've never had attention like that before on a tour. And in addition, no single supplement.
I always tell people, if you like to travel but you don't like the big groups or the big ships, that this is a wonderful way to travel.
It's hard to believe that you could get more value for your money.
I love the cultural experiences that they set up for us. I have never left one of my trips that I didn't feel that I had really been enriched in the culture and experienced it not in a commercial way, but in a real authentic way.
You can. You have a good sense.
The group is very congenial, and everyone is like a family. Within a day or so, we were like a family.
It's cozy. It's mold.
What do you do with it?
I think the most important thing about a trip is not where you stay, not what you eat, but the guides that you have and the information that they're able to give you, and the guides have been fantastic.
They're here to be your ambassador while you're on the trip.
The test is going to be come.
They're fun, they're outgoing, they're just so enjoyable, and you get to really feel like they're a very good friend of yours, in addition to the fact that they're teaching you a great many things.
We have an itinerary, but that's a guideline for us. So we do things that they don't expect to see.
It expands your mind, it expands your world, its novelty is good for your brain. And sometimes you're tired and you say, oh, I can't go another day, and then you do and you're so happy you did. I never dreamed I would have all these experiences.
I'm going as far as I can and never looking back. And Grand Circle helps me do that.